You know what my favorite racial slur is? No.
As soon as I hit the record button, is that what we're doing? That was a good one though. I like
Yeah.
that. That was good. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Option Select podcast. The one podcast that will say a random joke at the beginning of it and not mean it at all. Right, Steven?
That's right. That was a joke.
Okay. Just making sure. Because after your Obama soup comment a few weeks
That
ago,
was your comment, guy.
you brought it up.
Yes, you.
You brought it up. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back to the Option Select podcast, guys. Episode 190 for that ass. And we're back to talk gaming and entertainment news. And but first thing we do with every podcast is we talk about our week. So, Steven, how was your week this week, man? Good, bad, ugly?
No, it was good. It went by pretty quick. They had like a mandatory like managers weekend option was this weekend or like yeah, because it's either this weekend or a weekend in February.
Mm-hmm.
We have to take off a Friday, Saturday, so we get a 3-day weekend. So I just took it this time. So I was off Friday, Saturday, obviously today. So that was fun. So short week for me.
Why didn't you hit me up? We would have done something.
I stayed at the house. I didn't do shit. Well, Friday, the guys came over and we were all just in the garage.
Yeah.
Putting shelves together, building Warhammer stuff, just watching stupid videos on Warhammer.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's what we did. And then Saturday, I didn't do shit Saturday. I purposely didn't want to do anything.
You didn't go watch Avatar or anything?
No, fuck no.
Come on, man. It made its money back.
Yeah, it's 4th all time now. It passed The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
But no, I just played video games all day Saturday and watched the Royal Rumble Saturday night. And then today we had D&D. Huh?
Jake Paul? Logan Paul?
Jake Paul. He was there. Huh? He was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a pretty good spot with Ricochet.
Nice.
So it's funny how he just basically came in and he's probably better athletically than a handful of actual pro wrestlers. Like, that's fucking wild to me. But Vince McMahon said it best. He goes, anybody can be a pro wrestler. It takes a certain individual to be a superstar.
Yeah.
And it's true. It does. Like, anybody can wrestle. It's not difficult. I mean, it is difficult. It's taxing. It'll fuck your body up. But it takes a special person to be like a superhero, in which he already has it. He has the look. He has the personality.
Yeah.
He has the athleticism. So, people want to shit on him all he wants, but dude knows how to make fucking money. So it is what it is. And then, like I said, today we played D&D, which we haven't played in, like 2 months?
Since November 20th was the last time.
Yeah, November. Yeah. Damn, it was a while, bro.
Yeah.
The holidays for you.
Yep.
But
everybody's been busy.
Yeah, like I said, work was pretty good. We're starting to get into the flow of everything. We got the new system up and running. Still a couple glitches here and there, but nothing we can't handle. But yeah.
That's what's up. What'd you play this week?
You
said you played video games. You didn't even talk about what you played.
No, I didn't. Yeah. Definitely Apex. I'm almost done with the battle pass. I'm like at 90 out of 100. I did started playing Genshin Impact. So I realized it has a lot of the things that I'm looking for. Because I didn't really give it a chance the first time I played it. It was like, oh, okay. I always saw it as like a Breath of the Wild ripoff, but with the gacha mechanic.
Right.
So it is that.
It is that. But
also, there's a lot to do. Apparently, from when it first launched to now, there's different zones you can go to. There's different, what they call domains, which are dungeons. Different raids and shit you can do with other people. Obviously, there's still the gacha mechanic, but there's a whole bunch of videos out there that tell you you can do the game free to play. It's super, super free to play friendly. Like, super friendly. Like, every banner has a pity to it. Like, after X amount of pulls, you automatically just get the character.
Right.
So if you just save up all your in-game currency that the game gives you, when a banner comes around for a character you want, just blow it all on that dude. Or guy or girl.
They, them,
he, she, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I started playing around with that. And man, when I say there's a lot to do in that game, there is a lot. I spent a good like just 4 hours just running around the map.
What system are you playing on?
I have it on the PS5.
Okay.
Yeah. So I couldn't reroll. That's the only downfall to it. I couldn't reroll my account. But if you play on PC or mobile, It's a lot easier, especially on PC, I believe, because if you're playing, the game has a beginner banner. So instead of having like 10 pulls on a character, you get the 10 pulls, but for the price of 8. So
Mm.
it saves you like 20%, and you get to do that twice. But what they want you to do is once you do the initial 2 banner pulls, bam, bam, that's 20 pulls. If you don't get the character you want, you can uninstall, reinstall it, and don't save anything, and you start it, and you can just re-roll the account.
Mm.
So that's what people do. It's how they get basically a top tier character right off the bat. Is you just re-roll. You can't do that on a PS5, but
Because it's locked to your PSN
because
account.
yeah, so you'd have to literally make a new PS account.
Mm.
But that's how most gacha games are. For those that never played a gacha game, most gacha games get to a certain point where they give you a ton of free pulls at the beginning. Once you get to that point, you do your pulls. You don't like what you get, uninstall the game, re-roll a new account, and then you just keep doing that until you get the character you want.
Hmm.
So,
And then you get to truly play the game.
and then you could truly not even, because apparently there's a lot to do in this game, and it's some of it can be a grind, but it's just a lot to do.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I'll tell you right now, I love just running around exploring, and I always get to that point on like any open world game. Like once I do enough missions, side quests, I always end up opening the map and just be like, cool, I'm gonna go explore over here. Like I literally don't fight anything. I don't do anything. I just run around, explore, unlock, because half the map is like fog of war.
Mhm.
So you have to go to peaks and different views, and it unlocks that zone or whatever.
Right.
And so I just ran around. I unlocked every zone, from what I can tell, I guess. But the game does have certain cutoff points. Like you can't do certain things until you're a certain level.
Right.
So it keeps you in check, and then the world levels up with you. So once you get to that level, the world goes to like world 2, then world 3. So everything levels with you. So you're not constantly just beating down like level 5
Right.
fucking wild boars or some shit. But anyway, those are the 2 games I played the most. Other than the mobile games on my fucking phone.
Which are what? You never actually mentioned those. Like I know you play them, and like the audience knows that you play them if they've listened before.
Yeah.
But I don't even know. Like you tell me the names, and it just sounds like a bunch of gibberish sometimes. I'm
No,
just like, oh.
there's only 2 that I play on my phone, like actually my phone, and that's Marvel Strike Force, because
Uh-huh.
it's a Marvel game, regardless of how bad the game is doing right now. And the other one is Epic 7,
Okay.
which I could definitely see myself not playing Epic 7 because Genshin is just way more to do. And the thing with
But
Genshin is you can't just, like on these games, there's a lot of auto battling. The game just plays itself
Mhm.
up to a certain point. Like once I'm pushing in-game content, or if I'm playing PvP, I have to do all my actions myself
Right.
because I don't want the computer to do something stupid.
Right.
Whereas in Genshin Impact, your dude ain't doing nothing unless you're moving that motherfucker.
So, isn't Genshin like cross save though? Like, can't you put
Yes.
you can put that on? You don't have it on your phone.
I'm not gonna play on my phone. I can't.
You want me to
it's-
give you the? I try to give you the
I
controller.
just don't want it on my phone.
Oh, I try to give you the.
I mean, I have it
Razer
on my
thing.
phone, but I don't play it on my phone.
Yeah, I was just saying because I have the little Razer thing
Yeah.
that you could just.
Yeah,
sit
but
in
it's
bed
cross save. So if you have it on PC, PlayStation, or your phone, it just cross saves, picks up everything you want.
There you go.
Yeah.
and just play it in bed now.
Nah, I'm good.
Then I'll be addicted, and I won't ever want to leave.
Exactly. But yeah.
I'm just like, here, take
yeah,
the
here
pill,
you go.
bro.
Take the pill,
Take
bro.
the pill, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, just
Um,
shoot this in your arm.
And I was playing a little bit of Marvel Snap every now and then.
Yeah.
That's easy. I already beat the battle pass.
Yeah, same. I'm
Yeah,
at like
I was like,
53. All I
that's
gotta do is
pretty-
buy
yeah.
it.
I think I'm at 52, and I did what you did. I wasn't gonna buy the battle pass, and then once I got to like 50. 50 is the max,
Yeah,
right?
That's the max, yeah. Oh no, the max is unlimited.
It's unlimited, but once I got to 50, I was
Well,
like,
that's the rewards. All the major rewards end at 50.
in that 50,
Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just buy the battle pass since I already
Make a
unlocked everything
Zabu
else.
deck, bro.
Yeah, I was like, oh dang, that's pretty cool. So
Zabu's fucking busted, dude.
Yeah.
You use Zabu and any like base Zabu and like what's the other guy? The Tarzan dude.
Tarzan, yeah,
What's his name?
Kazar.
Kazar. So you use him and like a bunch of other little 4 costs with some 1. So it's 1 3 cost card, which is Zabu.
Yep.
Everything's 4 cost or 1 cost, and
Yeah.
like maybe a 6 in there somewhere.
I don't even
Like the
think you need a
Ultron.
6.
Ultron would be fucking dope because because R buffs all your ones,
Yeah.
all your 1-cost cards, and Ultron comes out as a 6/8, and he fills up the rest of the board with 1/1s.
Oh yeah.
So he
yeah.
just gives you +1 to everything.
To
And then,
everything, yeah.
Blue Marvel would be in there for +1 to
See, I'd put
everybody.
Blue Marvel in there for sure.
For sure. But that's cool. I mean, I haven't bought it yet.
Yeah, I just bought it yesterday
Yeah, I was gonna end up doing that tonight or tomorrow, something like that.
because there's still like a week and a half of the.
That's another week, yeah.
Yeah, it's like God damn, dude. I didn't think I was gonna complete it, but
They do one a month.
I was like, what
I
the
think.
hell?
This
Is
one's
it?
this one's every month. Yeah.
That's pretty good, dude. Like I feel like that's way more time than you need.
Yeah, I mean, we still
Yeah.
have, a week and a half
A
left.
week and a half. Yeah, damn.
And
Because there's some games I'll play or they'll have battle passes, and I feel like, man, you definitely got to grind that bitch out. Like it's not enough time.
Right.
Like with Apex, I'm almost done, and I think this is the last week.
Mm.
But that's because there was a good while where I wasn't playing every day.
see, I haven't been fucking with Fortnite
Yeah,
as much as I should, and I think this is gonna be like the last battle pass I do with them because, for one, this is when all the games start
yeah,
coming out.
coming out. Yep.
So like, I do want to do the Witcher thing whenever that comes out. Get that skin. I've got my Doomslayer skin. I want to max out this battle pass, but like after that,
Yeah.
unless
It
there's
goes on
some
the back
kind of
burner.
like,
Yeah.
unless there's some kind of like amazing.
That's how
Something that I
that's
want
how I
off that.
feel like once I complete this battle pass, I'm still gonna actively play Apex. But man, once Hogwarts Legacy comes out,
Mm-hmm.
who knows?
Right.
Now and I'm playing more Genshin now, so it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna have time to play some Apex, bro. Like,
So it's a little bit of Marvel, a little bit of mobile games, some
Yeah.
Genshin Impact, some Apex Legends.
Apex Legend. I
Anything
feel
else
like
on
I
that list?
tried something else this week and I just couldn't get into it. Oh, God of War, dude! I don't know what it is about this game, bro. I just
Really?
can't get into it. I just can't. I really, really feel like it's just DLC that I'm playing, and it's
Really?
I don't know why. And I enjoyed the shit out of the first one, but I guess I was expecting something different. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna eventually beat the game. I know I am, only because I did enjoy God of War. I truly do. But man, it's not holding my attention right now for whatever reason. I don't know. Like
That's
I turned it on. I go to the next part, the next zone, and I feel like it's on rails right now. And I'm trying to figure out at what point does it get me off the rails? Like
Like,
when can I just open this game up?
Like an hour and a half in,
Is
2
that-
hours
that's
in.
it? Okay.
Yeah, like
I don't
just
think-
straight like running through the linear stuff.
Yeah.
like an hour, 2 hours, I think is the max. But then like it opens up to all the little side quests. I've never felt like I was on rails in that game, to be honest with you.
The
Like,
beginning is all
beginning
rails
for sure.
Yeah,
the
that's
beginning
where
for
I'm at.
sure. But like after like the beginning, whenever you go to the different realms or whatever, and you're
See, that's the part I'm not at yet.
yeah. So once you get to that part, it's
Yeah.
like you go
Because
wherever.
I'm barely at the first realm that they open up for you, and it's like
The
go
dwar-
meet the dwarf people.
the
I'm like,
dwarven
oh
realm?
damn, dude.
But that
this
place is
whack.
so massive.
Yeah.
But then like you do the first part of it, it's like it is linear, like you go
Yes.
from here to here. But like once you go from there to there and then like it opens up the rest of it,
Mhm.
that's whenever you get like your first side quest, I believe, to like destroy some mines or something like that.
okay.
And then you're like, okay, I could go do that, or I could go here, and then like you get a different side quest that's also in the same lake area, and then there's a whole other part of the map that
Yeah.
you come back to later. So it feels like it's on rails for
And-
the
yeah,
beginning
it feels
part
like
of
it is right now. But I feel like the first God of War was the same way
Mhm.
until you got to the lake, and then you're like, okay,
Now it opens up.
now you can go anywhere.
Right. That's
Ah,
exactly
okay.
what happens
Yeah.
to you.
It's
They
the
did-
same.
it's
It's the same
basically
formula. Like I get
tutorial
it, but
time.
it's just yeah. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But I tried to get in, and I was like, oh fuck.
Nah,
I
it's all
found
good.
I found a stopping point. I was like, all right, let me go to do something different. But
You watch anything this week?
damn. Legends of Vox Machina came out with some more episodes. I only saw the first one.
Okay. How was that?
It was good.
I still haven't seen. Just full disclosure, I still haven't seen. Been watching some other stuff this week. I'll
You
tell you about
definitely
it.
need to watch it, bro.
I'm working on it.
You would enjoy it.
I'm-
you saw the first season.
No, I didn't even see the first season.
Oh, whoa, boy.
I'm chipping away at all my backlog
Oh,
stuff right
boy.
now. I'll get
Oh
to
boy.
Oh boy.
You should watch it.
All right.
It's easily one of the best animated TV shows on right now. Other than that, just The Last of Us.
How'd you like that second episode?
It was good.
I enjoyed it.
Killed that bitch off.
Damn, you knew it was gonna happen if you played the game.
I did.
I did like the change that they did, where the spores don't exist in the world. So in the actual game, when when you're underground or like traveling underground, there's a lot of instances where like there's spores
Mhm.
and Joel has to wear a gas mask to like get through it or whatever. And basically they took the spores out and they used it as like real world mycelium
Yeah.
mushroom, which has like an underground network that like if you step on one here, it like
It
knows about
knows
it,
a mile away or whatever.
which is pretty freaking cool.
Mhm.
I like it better in the cinematic
Yes.
universe more so than I do the way it plays out in like the game universe. And I was like, man, if only they would have just done this in the game, that would have made it way more tense. And like you had to watch where you stepped and all kinds of other stuff. So I think one plays to specific attributes of the other, but I just feel like lore wise,
Yeah.
and I like the backstory at the beginning of the episode of like the Indian doctor that was like
Oh yeah.
giving it because they
That
didn't tell
was
you, they don't ever tell you what
how it started.
how it started.
Yeah.
I mean, you get the context of what happened,
Yeah.
but if you watch that second episode and then you go back and you like think about the first episode, nobody ate any flour in that first episode because she was looking for pancake mix, couldn't
Yeah.
find it. Homeboy was supposed to bring home a cake. He never brought home the cake for his birthday. They never ate the flour all day. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So like they never got infected with the mushrooms. It was people
Yeah.
that don't eat flour or gluten or whatever
Yeah.
that didn't get infected. So I was like, yo, that was a good little tie back
That's pretty good.
to
Yeah.
the first one. I enjoyed that and the little mycelium network, the underground
Yeah.
network of the Horde. I guess that was pretty freaking awesome.
What my only complaint?
Oh, here we go.
My only complaint is that bitch was on that lighter for a good minute trying to get it off.
Yeah,
Like,
gas
bro,
lock. You go up so the air will clear into that chamber, and then you light, dude. It's gas
No,
lock.
not even. Like when she realized what her plan of action was, she started dumping all the gasoline out and throwing grenades on the
She should have
ground.
had the fucking lighter
You
ready.
should have fucking just had a grenade in your hand. You could have just popped the pin, dropped it, dude.
Like
Like,
trying to create tension.
I
though.
get it. But in my head, I'm like, oh, I'd have grabbed a grenade, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
But she went out like a G.
Yeah.
Because she knew she was fucked.
In the first one, it was pretty much. I mean, in the game, it was
The game.
pretty much like that.
Yeah.
I don't think she sets fire to the building. I know she dies in a firefight for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But she's fighting. It wasn't the Horde coming in. It wasn't the clickers or whatever. It was just people.
People, yeah.
It was like the I don't know, like
Firefly.
it wasn't them.
Oh.
Those people were still all dead.
Mm.
But it was like it wasn't the militia, but it was like bandits basically.
Okay, yeah,
coming
yeah.
to take them over. If I remember correctly.
But it was
And
a
then-
good episode. I
yeah.
enjoyed it. 3 comes out tonight, so
Yeah, man. Fucking
see
excited.
how that goes. I think
Can't
we
watch
meet
it until Tuesday because Alice isn't off until then. So
we meet Ron Swanson's character,
yeah,
Bill.
good old Bill.
Bill.
But yeah, great episode.
Yeah.
Great
I'm
episode.
trying to think if there's anything else I watched, but that was it. Yeah.
Damn, man.
I did try to watch some football, but
Yeah.
mainly just to watch like the Cowboys lose.
Did they lose?
Yeah, they lost.
Oh, as is tradition.
As is tradition. Yeah, and they got some more football today. It's championships.
Oh, is it championships
I
today?
think so. Yeah.
Well, as far as work, I only worked Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday this week. I had court on Wednesday, and I show up to court. I drive like an hour downtown
Yeah.
during traffic time. I pay
Oh,
my
cool.
$5 for parking. You have to wear a mask inside of the courthouse, which is the first time I've had to wear a mask in like a year.
Yeah.
So I wear a mask into the courthouse. I go sit down. I check in. I sit down, and like an hour in, they call me to the bench. And a lot of people got their cases dismissed. Because they were running 2 courtrooms out of 1 courtroom.
Mhm.
Anyway, so I get called up to the front, and the lady's like, "So you were the last car hit in this whole accident?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I was the lead car. The stuff happened behind me. The 18-wheeler couldn't stop in time, sideswiped me, whatever." I explained it to her. She goes, "So you weren't actually a witness to the dangerous driving or the reckless lane changing or whatever, because the actual witness, the guy that's been creating all the problems for the insurance and all that
Mhm.
stuff, that went to the hospital, even though he didn't take an ambulance ride or anything, like,
Well, mean-
everything was all good
Right.
until whatever. So this guy decides he can't stay for the entire day for court, that he wants to leave. So they dismiss me. He goes home, like like a bitch,
Yeah.
right? He could just, I can't stay. But you're over here fighting this whole thing. We could have already been paid out.
Yeah.
But you can't stay for court, even though you got subpoenaed. No, you knew you had to be there all day.
All day.
I was prepared.
Yeah.
I was like, I know I'm gonna be here all fucking day. Period.
Wear some comfy shoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear comfy clothes.
Yep.
Yeah, but dress nice, but wear comfy clothes, and I know I'm gonna be here all day. Whatever. This motherfucker said he couldn't stay all day.
Wow.
So we both got dismissed. Homeboy probably got a ticket. Probably had to pay the ticket on his no license. But the other one, no, there's no witnesses because nobody could stay. Dismissed, I'm sure.
Damn.
So, whatever. I worked Thursday. I was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, sometime Wednesday, I was just messing around on Best Buy like I normally do.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. So I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting on Best Buy, and let me look at the 4090s. Like I told you a couple weeks ago, right? So last time it was like midnight. I'm sitting here. I was able to add it to the cart, but I chickened out.
Right.
I was like, I don't need it. Right? I don't need it.
You don't need it, bro.
I don't need it.
You don't
I
need
don't
it.
need it. And
Not some Bitcoins.
Spoiler alert. Nah, so like I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there. Me and Alice are talking. I'm sitting on the laptop here, and I'm looking around at 4090s, and I scroll down, and then this Asus 4090 box right here. This thing was popped up on the old feed there on Best Buy, and usually what it did was it would say, add to cart or like see options or something like that,
Right.
and it would put you in a queue, and then by the time you got done with the queue, it'd be like, oh, this item's sold out. Sorry, But this one I hit add to cart, and it just added it to the cart, and I was like, real? So I go to my cart.
Is this real?
It's still there, and I'm just sitting there thinking about it. So me and Alice, I was like, babe, it's there. I kind of want to get it. She goes, well, what, what's the benefits? What's the cons? I was like, cons is it's like $2,000.
Yeah.
Benefits is I'm good on an upgrade for a very, very long time. Like I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Till next year.
It allows me to play 4K games, at full graphic settings, all that other stuff, all the stuff that I like to do, whatever. And she goes, well, and I was sitting there thinking for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It's still in my cart. I keep refreshing it just to see if it'll go away. Right?
Nobody else wants it.
It doesn't want to go away. I'm just sitting there. And then finally she's like, well, just flip a fucking coin.
Damn.
And I'm like, all right. So I go grab a coin, and I was like, you call it. So I flip the coin. Boom. She calls it in there. She's like, heads. I open my hand.
It's a two-headed coin.
It's heads. Nope. Just a regular coin. And then so she goes, I was like, I'm gonna do it again. She goes, heads again. So I flip it. Boom. Heads again. And then I did it 15 more times. And every time, 50-50 chance, right?
Yeah.
Every time it flipped heads. So I was like,
sounds about right.
I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm doing it. So I bought it. And I ordered the little cable to go with it.
It's actually not a 50-50 chance.
It's not?
It's not.
What is it?
They
There's two
say
sides.
Huh?
There's only two sides.
Right. But the law of probability is not giving them 50-50 chances.
Well,
It's actually like 51-40. It's like 51.3 to like 49.7 or some shit.
interesting.
In favor of heads.
Because it's heavier?
What?
Because the head side is heavier or something?
Nah, I don't fucking know.
Anyway, so it literally not once did it land on tails. Not once.
Yep.
And so, whatever. Fucking bought it. Picked it up Friday. Installed it.
Did you need a forklift to pick it up?
I mean, it's
heavy as fuck, right?
It's bigger than...
That's what she said.
It is big, bro. That thing is ginormous.
Yeah.
But I immediately, put it through its paces. I ran a benchmark and all that stuff. It's 100% improvement from my 3090.
Yeah.
As terms of like frame pace and frames and all that
Nice.
stuff.
What'd you do with your 3090?
I sold it the next day.
Nice.
It did not take long.
It doesn't.
So I paid $1,000 for the card. However,
Well,
let me go ahead and caveat that with
Little
another
caveat.
little tidbit, right? I went to work on Friday for 45 minutes.
Mm.
And I completed a deal that netted me around $2,000 in 45
Nice.
minutes. So did I
lose out?
Did I lose out?
No.
Not really, right?
They paid you to buy this.
They paid me to buy the car. I mean, I worked for 45 minutes. I made $2,000. It wasn't a bad.
Good.
I mean, that deal doesn't come around like every
Often,
week. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
yeah, for sure.
it was just like it happened, and I lucked out. I was like I was pushing for it a little bit because I feel like whenever I make big purchases like this, like I go out and I spend a bunch of money, it forces me to work harder
Hmm.
and to like actually like you know
Yeah,
what I mean, like to push myself a little bit. So I made up for it. I don't feel like I lost anything.
right.
It's all good. And then I also got a separate bonus at work for something completely different that I did a couple months ago or
Hmm.
whatever. So it all kind of netted itself out.
Oh, nice.
Like from when I purchased it to whenever I got my check and I did my taxes and all that stuff this week. Like nothing ever
Damn, I still got to do taxes.
it never dropped below a certain point, which I'm fine with. So I don't feel negative. Like I usually feel bad about spending money on myself, but with the coin flips and like it just going straight into the cart and not going away for like 30 minutes in the cart,
Yeah,
I was just like, the hell's going on? So I was like, fuck it. I did it, you know? Um, so work was okay. Like I said, I was short one day there. But I, had to go in on Friday for about 45 minutes, like I said. As far as like what I watched this week, oh boy, it was, I watched Last of Us. We just talked about that. I've been
Oh,
watching.
did I tell you that I did watch the movie, The Banshee of Inisherin?
Yes.
We talked about it last time, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was 2 weeks ago.
That's why I was like,
I
yeah.
named the episode.
Okay, I was like,
Banshees
man,
of Ed Sheeran.
because I tried to get Morris to watch it. I don't think he's watched it yet. Yeah, okay, we did talk about
He
it.
should.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
did watch Last of Us, like we talked about.
Yep.
And I've been stuck on the show Succession on HBO
Okay.
for a while.
Hasn't been canceled yet?
It's on season 3. I'm not sure if it's coming back with a season 4 or not. But the show is really, really good, man. The dialogue and the suspense and all that stuff about this show is pretty good. I need to go back and finish Echo 3, but right now I've just been like, if I'm not playing a game and I'm just hanging around the house, I'm watching Succession. So
Right.
I watched 2 seasons this week. I'm on like the last 3 episodes of the most recent season, and I'm just having a really good time with that.
Then you're going to start on Legend of Vox Machina
Sure,
on Amazon Prime
sure,
Got
I
it.
will do that.
before Invincible comes out.
When is that?
Bro, I thought they
Release
said
it.
this month.
They got a week.
I'm like, no, not even. They got like 3 days left. This is 29th, right?
Oh, yeah, you're
Got
right.
like 3 days, homie.
Um,
It might be Wednesday, to be honest with you. So,
it might be
yeah,
the
I don't know.
31st.
The 31st, yeah.
But so I did watch a lot of Succession. Nothing really has come out on Apple TV, so I haven't really been messing with that too much. And what else did I watch, man? I think Succession was like the
You
major.
didn't watch Avatar?
No, I didn't watch Avatar, bro.
Only because you asked me.
But yeah, so like I've been watching a lot of that show and I've been enjoying it. But like after I'm done with that, I'll go to Vox Machina and I'll take care of that. Since it's only a season anyway.
Season 2 started.
It's a season and a half, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's because they're doing like 3 episodes a week.
Okay.
It's kind of weird.
Like I'm not worried about it.
No, and they're like 30 minutes episode. You're gonna crack them out. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I'll knock that out, no problem. Me and Alice did finish that 90s show for sure. We finished that one.
That's what I was gonna try to watch.
If you're not into like Disney Channel style acting, it's not for you.
I don't mind it.
But we watched, that 70s show on the side. Like,
I watched the new Mighty Ducks when it came
oh
out.
boy, how's that?
Bro, if you do yourself a disservice and watch the original Mighty Ducks, I didn't remember it being that campy, dude.
Oh, it's campy, bro.
Like I watched it a couple years ago, and I was like, "Oh, the Mighty Ducks! I haven't seen this." And there's so many different weird sound effects and shit they added into it. Like, pew, 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 pew. I'm like, when the fuck was this added to this movie? Like, has this always been in this movie? And they're like, I
Yeah.
Googled it. I read that bitch. I'm like, oh yeah, it's always been this campy. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I saw 2 and 3. I stopped after 3. Let's be real. I was like, oh, okay. And then
the Bash Brothers.
and then I watched the TV show, and I was like, very Disney-esque, heavy-handed comedy. I'm like, okay, I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Okay, like I don't mind. Some of the jokes were good in that 90s show.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of whenever the older characters are in the series, it's very nice to see.
Yes.
But the
Except for your boy
kids,
Hyde.
yeah, obviously not Mr. Danny Masterson. But as far as like Red and Kitty, and then the few times that Laura Prepon is in there, or
Topher Grace.
Topher Grace was in the first episode. Same thing with Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. They were
Yeah.
only in the first episode. But Leo, fucking what's his face?
Cheech. Or
Cheech, Chong.
Tommy Chong.
Tommy Chong was in there.
Okay.
They
Is
brought
Bob
up,
there?
huh?
Bob's there, right?
Yeah, but they brought Bob in there.
Okay.
They brought Wilder Valderrama in there, and then the guy that he had a beef with, the jewelry store guy, the gay jewelry store guy.
Oh, okay,
That they
yeah.
had a beef with in the show. He's back in there
That
for a
dude's
little
still
bit.
alive?
Yeah, he's a young, or he at the time. I mean, he's a little bit
He
older
was
now,
young.
but
Oh, okay,
their
okay.
little beef still holds up to this day. It's still funny as
Nice.
shit watching them go after each other. So some of the stuff was really nice to see, and every
Yeah.
time like Deborah Jo, who plays Kitty, is
Mhm.
on screen and she's talking about like her kids or something like that, dude. It fucking almost brings me
Oh,
to tears
for
every
sure.
time she's like, oh well, I just love, I'm just like, oh fuck
Yeah, I've seen clips of the show.
Kitty, why
I-
are you doing this? To
I
me?
saw the one clip where Eric's yelling at the daughter about something, and he's like, "I'll put my foot in your ass," and he goes, "I've never been more proud." I'm like, "That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty fucking good." And then the Donna's like, "Oh, Eric, why?" And then the dad's all happy and shit. Like,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
It was some of that stuff
Hell
was
yeah.
really nice to see, and
Yeah.
and I love seeing Deborah Jo and what's his name, Kurt. What is his name that plays Red?
Kurt Redwood, no,
Yeah, something
yeah.
like that.
yeah, Kurt Redwood,
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Just seeing
the
them
guy
two.
who fucking murdered RoboCop. Remember that, folks. Holy
I'd buy
shit,
that for
dude.
$1.
God damn.
Brutal freaking movie.
Fucking
That death scene
brutal.
still haunts me to this day.
You want to hear a little trivia about RoboCop?
Sure.
When they first did the movie,
Mhm.
it was behind schedule and it was over budget, right?
Of course.
So they had to cut out scenes and everything. So they didn't even do the cop killing scene. And then they showed it to the executives, and the executives were like, "No, it's missing something. We need something. Like, don't know what it is, but it needs to be a little more violent or something." And so they go back, right? They tell Kurtwood
Smith. That's what it is.
that's what his name is. Kurtwood Smith. They tell him to come back. The guy who plays RoboCop and then all his cronies. It was just them on set. It was like a closed set. They didn't even have the full production staff.
Right.
They found a fucking back alley lot and they're like, "Okay, we're just going to try to shoot this because we don't have more money, but we need to add this and we'll put it in post production." So they filmed it, add it into the movie, and then they show it to the executives again, and they're like, "Fucking perfect." Yeah, it wasn't even a part of the original movie.
Damn, really?
Wasn't even there. I'm like, dude, the most fucking brutal fucking murder
That
scene.
that scene still haunts my dreams.
Jeez,
Doesn't he get his
fuck,
arm blown off?
Yes, bro. He got fucking lit the fuck. I was like, there's no way he's still alive. There's no way.
Oh, bro. That scene is just
Motherfucker.
brutal.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's Red Foreman.
Yeah. Red Foreman. Kurtwood Smith, bro.
Kurtwood Smith, bro.
But every time they're on screen,
Oh, for
it
sure.
brings a smile to my face.
It's a good nostalgia. Yeah, for sure.
I love it. So we watched that, and like I said, I'll probably end up with Vox as soon as I'm done with Succession. Oh, I
Okay.
did watch while working out, because I did my workouts this week.
Yeah.
While working out, I'm watching John Wick.
Okay. Solid.
Bro, like
Stupid
it gets me hyped
Every
bro.
time.
I'm doing
every
lists.
time, bro.
I watch a whole, like every day I would watch 1, 2, and 3. So
Yeah.
like I'd watch 1 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 3 on Thursday, and then I'd start over. Thursday I'm watching 1 again, and then like
God
every
damn.
2, yeah, no, like it gets me hyped, bro. And seeing little Theon, little
Fuck that
Theon Greyjoy in
motherfucker,
1
dude.
again, bro. He's like, oh man, everything's got a price, bitch. He goes, not this bitch.
Nope.
I
Killed
love
his
that movie.
fucking dog. He stole his car.
Oh man,
God damn, dude.
John Leguizamo in there.
It trips me out. There's people that's never seen John Wick, dude.
Such
I'm
a
like,
great
yo,
film.
man, y'all are just missing out on a solid action flick.
Solid. So I did complete 2 games this week.
All right.
I completed Elden Ring on PC.
Okay.
My New Game Plus playthrough, because I was already towards the end,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to knock it out. So on that one, I did the Lord of the Frenzied Flame ending, which means I went into the sewer, killed a certain boss, and became, a red-eyed devil basically, and then killed the final boss, and then took over his spot, burned the
Mm.
world basically.
So you're the Elden Lord?
No, I didn't do that one yet. That's the third ending. That whenever I do my
There's
Xbox,
more than one? Oh,
there's
okay.
4 endings. Whenever I
Okay.
do my Xbox playthrough, it's gonna be the Elden Lord ending where I just sit on the throne. And then I
That's a good ending?
is it?
Is it? No,
I
I'm
thought the
asking.
one-
Like, I feel like there's always, no matter what any game has, there's always the good ending that people collectively say is the good ending.
I think the first ending that I did was the good ending,
The
which
good
was
ending.
where you marry Ronnie.
Melania. Oh.
Ronnie the Witch Queen or
You
something.
marry her?
I think you marry her, yeah.
The little ghost girl?
Yeah.
Didn't know you could romance that bitch.
There's not like a dialogue tree or anything. This is a Mass Effect. I'm just saying. Like, I think it just
Oh,
happens.
you can romance in Cyberpunk too.
Oh, yeah.
You can't romance in Harry Potter though.
How dare they?
Nope.
You're a child?
They said nope. But they're fine with slavery.
Are there any trans or LGBTQA plus people?
No, they're boycotting the game, bro. They're like,
are
don't,
they?
don't play the game.
Well, more for me then.
This game is promoting anti-Semitism and slavery.
Semitism.
Yeah, because all the goblins are,
Oh, they're Jewish?
yeah, they got big noses and they run the banks.
Oh.
So that's anti-Semitism. No, like for real, that's what they're saying.
Who thinks of this shit?
There's fucking idiots on the internet, man. And then there's like, oh, the game also has slavery too because of
Does
the
it?
elves. I'm like, well, the setting is the 1800s.
Yeah, well,
Pretty sure there were slaves back then.
I'll be playing that one day one.
Anyway,
or
yeah,
2
and
days
you
or
torture
3 days
and
in
everything. Like,
advance.
look, all I know is me and my people in Ravenclaw, we're gonna be doing our thing.
Caw-caw.
Caw-caw. I don't even know what Ravenclaw's slogan is.
Death to the elves.
Okay, that sounds good.
And then I completed Portal with RTX. So the RTX version of Portal came out, and the first game I played
I
with
saw
that
you dabbling around in that the
Yeah.
other day. You were showing me.
the first game I played with that card
Mm.
was I was like, oh, because that Portal with RTX has path tracing,
Yeah.
which means that every beam of light is actually
Mm-hmm.
it goes, it reflects, and then goes until it ends, basically. Which is the most strenuous form of RTX, and that card ran it at 144 frames,
Damn.
no problem, maxed out.
How many bitcoins can you mine with that?
I don't know. I'm not even trying. Not trying to mine
On
nothing.
average. don't know?
I don't know. And I also played some other games this week, so we'll talk about it here in a second. But Hi-Fi Rush came out, and I've put.
Hold on. You can't just go into the showcase.
I'm not going in the showcase. I'm
You
just saying
are.
what I played.
It's literally that was literally the only game in the showcase. Well, I'll give you Forza. I'll give you Forza because I played the shit out
You're
of the
going into the showcase.
No,
All I'm
because
saying
I'll
is
give
what
you
I
the last
played.
Forza. Right. But that's because it came out in the showcase and it said it's now available.
Okay.
So we'll come back to that one.
I played Hi-Fi Rush for about 8 hours. Done. We'll move on.
You didn't beat the game in 8 hours?
No.
It's longer than 8 hours? I
Yeah.
feel like it was a short.
It's like, supposedly 12 hours.
Really? Oh, okay, so not too
That's
long.
what it says on the how long to beat on the Xbox app. That's what it
Okay.
says.
Okay. Because when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, that looks like a cool ass game." And like the more and more you watch it, like the showcase, I'm like, "That's really, really good." Like
We'll get into it.
it's a
But
solid
you're
little
getting
game.
into it now.
No,
and you don't wanna
and I'm
get-
saying it's like that's not the type of game I play though.
Right.
Like even though it came out for free on Game Pass and it was available a couple hours after the
There
showcase,
we
I'm
go.
like,
Getting into the fucking.
it's still not a game I'd play though. Like
Okay.
of all the games that were showcased, I was like, it's that and Forza. I'm like, okay, cool.
Right.
No Starfield though.
Now
so,
moving
yeah.
on, so I'll touch
Yeah.
base on. I'll tell you my thoughts on that game in a little bit. But me and Carlos, we were trying to figure out what we were trying to play. We were going to play last
Destiny.
night. So I brought up Destiny. He was like, "I'm never fucking installing that game again." I was like, "All right,
Hey,
bro."
I'm with you, Carlos. I'm with you, bro.
So we're sitting there trying to figure it out, and we decide on Sniper Elite 5, the Game Pass game. So I start downloading it, and for some reason the Xbox app takes forever to download.
Sure.
So I'm just like, whatever. So we hop into Overwatch, which is that little clip I was showing. We were playing some Overwatch. The game finishes downloading, and we're playing. And I gotta tell you, man,
That game's still around?
that Sniper Elite 5 is probably the most fun I've had in a co-op experience in a very long time. Like, we were watching each other. It felt like Splinter Cell in 1945 with a friend,
Yeah.
bro. I was having an absolute blast with it. The map was huge.
It like zooms in on some of the kills you get, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah,
okay, I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
clips of it, yeah.
So, and it does that for co-op too. So, like, if he
Really?
does this like badass shot, it'll stop everything for both of
And
us,
then show you.
and it'll show you the kill. However,
Uh-oh.
what they did add into this game was Dark Souls style or Demon Souls style invasions. So while you're in co-op, you can get invaded
Shit.
by an enemy player, an enemy sniper, to take you out.
Really?
Yeah,
Man, that's all I would do then.
bro.
Like, why would you? Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, bro.
Holy fuck, dude.
So we're being super cautious, like
yeah.
trying to, but we got caught a couple times, and we're like, oh shit. So we had to like dispatch of a bunch of enemies and like hide their bodies and stuff. But like we played for a solid hour, and we're only on the first mission.
Damn.
A solid hour, just like going through it, and then like his power dies. But like his
Oh.
power dies at like he's in Chicago, so he had like a little snowstorm or
Yeah.
whatever. But at the worst time, we got caught, and we're getting like a bunch of enemies zooming in on us, and then boop, he drops from the game. I'm like, you bitch.
Yeah.
I was like so mad at him. And then like I finally like I made it out of there alive. And then he's like, yo, power died. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you're forgiven.
No.
So I stopped playing because I didn't want to play by myself.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like such a cool game to play with him or just
That's
with
cool.
another person in general that I was just gonna like wait. So today, after we're done here, like I just want to hop on
Yeah.
and play that game with him some more, man. It was just so much fun. And he was telling me he's like he already beat the game or whatever, but it was like one of his favorite games from last year. But like the map is so big for that one mission that like we went to places that he had never seen. He's like, oh, I didn't even see this,
No, damn.
whatever.
Nice.
So like we would go and check out, different areas of the game or whatever. So, I'm having I want to like I've been fiending to play that like all day, dude, all day. So yeah, those are the games that I played this week, and I've been having a blast playing a bunch of games. So you want to get into the showcase? Or you want to touch everything else first before the showcase?
I guess. I mean, what else you got?
I got a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just go to the showcase because it was underwhelming. But they even
Okay.
made an announcement before. They're like, don't expect this, don't expect this, don't expect this. I'm like, oh, cool.
Right.
Like you're telling us not to tune in now. Like,
Right.
It's like,
Right.
there's no Starfield. I don't want to fucking listen.
I'm
to
not
this shit, dude.
listening.
Yeah. But they said they're again, it's by Bethesda, right? Starfield?
Yeah.
And this was the Bethesda showcase, right?
No.
No?
It was just the Xbox showcase.
It was okay. Maybe that's the one coming up. They said they're going to have more in depth on Starfield later on, or whatever. I'll tune in on that one. Anyway, what you got? Go.
So you want to we're talking about the showcase, right?
Showcase, yes.
So, what was the first thing that they showed off? I'm trying to remember the order in which they were shown off. Anyway, doesn't matter.
What was the first one?
That's what I'm trying to think. Like I'm losing.
Yeah,
I'm losing it right now.
because they only showed off like 5 different things.
Right. So I want to touch on the Forza one. Since
Okay,
that's the one
yeah.
you're
Well, let's
most-
talk about the ones we remember.
the
Fuck it.
most high. I mean, I'm gonna look it up while we're talking, but the Forza one was very intriguing to me because they said that they're doing all this stuff. It's like full on ray traced, PC and Xbox. They're targeting 60 FPS at 4K on the Xbox Series X,
Mhm.
and it was gonna have something like 500 cars, which is
Yeah, the most.
insane.
Yeah.
So it just I don't know, man. Like it I haven't played an actual racing sim in a while. I own Gran Turismo or whatever.
Yeah.
I own that one, and like I like it, but I don't at the same
Really?
time. Like I don't know what it is.
The last one I played was that Forza Horizon.
Forza
Oh,
Horizon was
yeah.
that was well, that's not a sim. That's an arcade.
That's an arcade one, right? Yeah.
Right.
That one was fun though, but yeah, it's definitely arcadey.
And like seeing all the stuff and all the work that they did with the game on this new Forza, it looks very promising, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And that was the one thing that I really enjoyed about the conference was the fact that they didn't do a whole bunch of like the trailer cuts where
Yeah.
like they show like 25 fucking games in a row, and then they go into like their the trailer for this game, and then like dev talking for like 30 seconds, and then back to a fucking supercut trailer of all the games that they're showing, plus
Yeah.
some that you know what I mean? Like they were just like, oh,
They-
well, here's the
They
game,
hyper focused on like 5 different games.
5 games,
I'm
right?
like, okay.
So Forza, I thought they did really, really well. And this is the first Forza that we've had since like 2015, 2014. and I'm very much looking forward to it. It's on Game Pass. Not
Yeah.
worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I don't have to spend like a shit ton of money to play the game or whatever. But some of the stuff that they showed off, like the photorealism, all the ray tracing, all the reflections, all the cars.
Yeah, I remember them, like the sound engineer was talking about each of the engines. They went out, recorded different engines
Right.
to overlay all the tracks and whatever. I'm like, dang, that's badass.
So they do a lot of work on this game, and I'm very excited to see what the actual finished product is.
Yeah.
And to see that come out. They didn't give a release date. They just said 2023. I'm assuming sometime like Q3, whatever. Not a big deal. Sometime in the summer. That's
Yeah.
usually when racing games come out. Sorry, am I boring you?
No.
All right. The first game that they showed off was Minecraft Legends.
No, that's what it was.
That's why it was a little RTS base building PvP style game.
Yes.
It felt like, I don't know, not my cup of tea.
I'm just not a
What
fan of
about-
Minecraft.
I mean, Minecraft aside, the genre of the game, RTS, strategy, base building, like Age of Empires,
right.
but Minecraft, right?
Yeah, definitely not in that category.
Yeah. So I mean, I like those type of games, but as far as like, it seemed like they were doing some kind of new stuff, some kind of like old stuff, all around. It just like I'd rather play Age of Empires personally. Like if I was gonna play a game, it wouldn't be Minecraft Legends. It would just be Age of Empires or whatever, or Total War,
Yeah, Total War Warhammer or
Warhammer.
something, dude.
something like that.
Yeah.
But Minecraft is coming out pretty soon, and whatnot. So
Minecraft.
I don't know. And then they showed off. After that, I believe it was Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush, yeah.
So they showed off the trailer. They had the devs talking about it for a little bit, and then they said the release date is today. They shadow dropped it.
Yep.
And it was by the people that make Evil Within series, which was a horror game. This one's shadow dropped. It's basically, for those that are unaware or that didn't pick up the game from Game Pass or whatever, it is a beat 'em up, but it's a rhythm beat 'em up. And I gotta tell you, man, I downloaded it
Yeah.
and I dropped some hours into that game this week, bro. Fuck. It came out
Dope-ass
Wednesday,
beats.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's all I've been doing.
Yeah.
Until Sniper Elite was brought to my attention with my boy Carlos. But I've been having an absolute blast in Hi-Fi Rush, dude. The combat, the dialogue, the art style, the music.
Yeah.
Everything about this game, to me, I very, very much enjoy. And I think that the developers here hit a damn home run, dude.
Yeah.
So much so that like people are calling for the damn cat to be the mascot for Microsoft instead of Master Chief. Like, you know what I mean?
What?
Like, yes, dude. Like, people are
Really?
like, "Oh, this game is really good."
Yeah.
And like, to be honest, game of the year contender, like
That's-
already,
I've already heard that.
Already.
Yeah. I'm like, God damn, dude.
already up there, bro. It is one of my
Good
favorite
luck,
games.
Bro, you got to go against Harry Potter.
It's one of my favorite games that I've played in a long
You got to
time.
go against Harry Potter and Starfield.
If Starfield comes out.
Okay.
But like legitimately, like game of the year contender for me, man. Like everything about the game is just so much fun,
Yeah.
and addicting, and like I'm playing the game and I'm like bouncing, like because I'm keeping the
Yeah.
beat, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm keeping the beat and I'm bouncing, I'm doing combos and stuff, and it feels so rewarding, and like the exploration and the platforming and all that stuff, all around just a great, phenomenal game, man. And I'm having an absolute blast with it. I can't praise it enough, man. I'm just having a great time. And yeah, man, if you get the chance, try it. I know it's not your style.
No, it's definitely not, but I was going to give it a shot because it is on Game Pass.
It is on
So,
Game. That's the whole
it's-
beauty of Game
Oh,
Pass.
yeah.
And I think that like stuff like this is why Game Pass should exist. Like,
Yes.
why do all these press conferences for Starfield? Like, just release the game already.
Just release.
Because I think they've said that the game is completable start to finish. They're just doing polish, whatever. Same thing that I feel like with Starfield,
Cyberpunk.
we're just doing a Cyberpunk rerun.
It's
for some
gone
reason.
gold, baby. Like, what does that mean? I mean, just ready.
I just feel like we're doing a Cyberpunk rerun at this point.
Yeah.
You know.
And I know I'm hyping myself up for that stupid game. It's gonna be disappointment central, dude.
Disappointment Central, baby.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, look how long it took for No Man's Sky to become a good thing.
Yep.
So Hi-Fi Rush, I highly recommend for those
Yeah.
out there. just oh my god, the art style, dude. The comic book, like
Yes.
even the shading, like the shadows and stuff, has the little dots,
Mm-hmm.
like the dot matrix for like the shadows, like a comic book
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
Man,
Old school comics, yeah.
I love the game. It is so good, so good, and it's definitely a game of the year contender for me for sure.
Would you say it's your game of the year so far?
So far, yeah, because
Because it's the only one that's come out.
no, Forspoken's out. Forspoken's
Oh.
out. I didn't pick it up,
Of
and
course you didn't.
Dead Space is out, and I didn't pick that one up.
Does
I'll
the
give you-
remake count though?
it does, and I'll give you my reason why I didn't pick up Dead Space. You ready?
Go.
Game Pass.
What does that mean?
I didn't get Dead Space because Carlos brought up a good point.
Okay.
He goes, eventually, Dead Space will come to Game Pass.
Yeah.
EA Game Pass.
Okay.
And I'm like, you're right. I'll
Just
wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait. So by the time August rolls around, I'll play. It's a single player experience. I'm not really worried
Yeah.
about, you know what I mean? Like
And
I'm not
it's-
missing out. There's no FOMO.
And there's a lot of people talking about the game, saying it's really, really good.
Yeah.
So
Really, really well done. Way better than
yeah.
Callisto Protocol.
Oh.
And then the last game that they showed off was Redfall. I want you to give me your thoughts.
That
first.
game still ain't out yet.
Nah.
Ah, damn.
Give me your thoughts on Redfall, Bubba.
I don't plan on picking it up.
I mean, it's free, but for you.
Again, I just don't plan on playing it. Every time I look at the game, there's elements that I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's badass.
Right.
But then there's certain elements that I'm watching. It's like, it seems slow. It seems clunky. It doesn't, the movement's not there. And then you're shooting like a shotgun. I'm like, okay, so a shotgun is a shotgun. We like he's shooting this vampire and there's like no hit detection. There's no
Like a recoil?
recoil on the
Yeah.
enemy. It's just he's taking the shot. It's like an old you remember those old arcade games that had the gun, you just shoot them,
Yeah.
but the monsters
Area
just
51?
keep moving. Yeah, like
Area
the,
Terminator? Area
yeah,
51?
like that's what it looked like, dude. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like it just doesn't look good. But I feel like they're just hyping it up. It's just when it comes out, at a 7 at best.
Okay.
I think.
I'm kind of on the fence here. So I feel like it could be good or it could go really bad.
Yep.
Deathloop did it really, really well.
Yes.
It could be slow paced, it could be fast paced, it could be whatever kind of game that you wanted it to be, which
Yeah.
I feel like this game is also going to do, but more open world. Now the co-op aspect of it is interesting to me. I feel like, especially with the Game Pass game, as long as it has that co-op feature to it, it's going to do well. It's on Game Pass, so
Right.
I mean, it doesn't have to do anything. It's just there. Let's be real about that. But some of the features of it are pretty cool and interesting to me. But some of the things that I did see were just not great.
Yeah.
Like the weapons. Like, why does the shotgun have a red dot sight on it for some reason? Why does every gun have a red dot sight or ACOG or whatever?
Exactly.
Like, what is that needed for? The enemies did seem a little bullet spongy, especially
Yep.
like the bigger vampires or like whatever. And like, I don't know, like some of it seemed good, but some of it seemed really bad. And I'm like I said, I'm just kind of on the fence, and I'm gonna try it out just because it's Game Pass game. Like I'm not really worried about I'm not losing money here by
Right.
trying it out, right? So
You're losing time.
it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Not that big of a deal.
Right. You're
I'm losing my
gonna live
bandwidth
forever.
on my download.
You're
you
gonna
know,
live forever.
no big deal.
Time's not it.
So I do want to check it out. I do want to give it its fair
It's
shake.
a social construct.
Time, not important.
Not important.
But I do want to give it a shot, and I do want to give it its fair shake, and I will be trying it whenever it does launch, and seeing where that game goes.
Right.
I mean, I'm interested. I'm interested to say the least. So, but yeah, man, the Xbox showcase was pretty. It was
was all right.
solid. It
Yeah.
was solid. For-
Especially because, like I said, they made the announcements of don't expect this, this, and this, and we're
right.
like,
Like,
okay.
don't
So
Starfield.
they tempered our shit. I'm like, all right,
which
cool.
is fine. I'm fine with them tempering expectations.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Starfield will have its own, and then hopefully
Oh, I
what they
can't
do
wait.
is shadow drop that shit right then and there on that
Oh
day.
my god, if they do that,
Because it's only on Xbox, right?
is it?
Xbox and PC, right?
I believe it is.
Let me look that up.
I believe it is. I don't think PlayStation gets this. No, PlayStation doesn't get it. They don't. It's
don't?
exclusive.
Is it?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I remembered.
Uh,
And do you remember?
is it an Xbox exclusive? It is. So anyway, it is exclusive.
It is. It's one of the few
Ouch.
exclusives.
Ouch. Sorry for all the PlayStation fanboys
Ha
out
ha. On that, they got Forspoken.
there.
No,
Sure.
we got Forspoken, dude. It came out. It
Yeah.
dropped this week.
It did drop this week.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah, sure. Sure it is. All I'm saying is they could have done better. I've watched Direct Foundry, Digital Foundry's videos. I've watched IGN's and all that
Mhm.
stuff, and I agree with most of their
Yeah.
statements. Just by watching those videos, I'm like,
Yep.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Final
How-
Fantasy can't make a game. I mean, Square Enix can't make a game unless it says Final Fantasy in the
right?
title.
Why was Final Fantasy 15 on the same engine so much better and run better than this game? Anyway,
Who knows?
it is what it is.
Yes.
All right. So we talked about Last of Us earlier. I wanted to.
Did we?
We did. Where we
Okay.
watched it.
Sure.
It's already renewed for season 2, which
Oh,
is.
we saw that coming.
You saw that coming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, it did really well.
exactly.
And
Like the first 2 episodes, it was like, oh, record breaking for HBO Max. I'm like, cool. Like they're definitely getting renewed for season 2.
but this early,
got a
like
ton
just
of-
to just
They got a ton of fucking story to tell. It's
They
2
can-
games.
it doesn't even have to take part in the game universe. It could have just not dealt with Joel and Ellie at all. And they could have made I think they could have made a series on it, but because
Oh, for
everybody
sure.
knows.
They know
those
those
characters,
characters.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's talk some entertainment news real quick. The Last of Us renewed for season 2. Boom.
Okay. Boom.
Did you see that Fallout has a TV series for Amazon Prime?
Do they?
Yeah. Do you know-
Fallout?
Yeah.
Did not know
you,
that.
You know that?
No.
So Fallout has a TV series for Amazon Prime, and they showed like the first set photos.
Yeah.
And they basically from Fallout 4 or any Fallout game really, I guess the Red Rocket
Yeah.
gas station.
Gas station.
So they had the gas station with like all the old cars and like
really?
it's all overgrown. They showed these set photos, man. And they looked really, really cool. I'll see if I can pull them up here. Fallout TV show set photo. Anyway, it looked really good, like true to form, like not bad at all. And here's the vault. So they showed
Oh, damn.
they showed the vault off there, and then there was let me see if I can find
Creepy
the,
doll?
Huh?
Like creepy doll?
I'm trying to find like the
You
actual.
got the Pit Boy?
Oh, they removed the.
Ooh.
So there's a Super Duper Mart,
Oh, nice.
right?
Yeah.
They
Hell
have
yeah.
the Red Rocket. I think it's called Rocket Gas or something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody deleted these tweets.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking illegal to have.
Yeah,
The
somebody.
internet's going to get them.
But the gas station looked really nice too, man.
Yeah.
Like the gas station looked really good. See if
Well, I
can
don't have the
find-
pictures in
so
front of me,
there's
so I
the-
don't believe you.
There's all the vault pictures there.
Okay.
Yeah, they do have a TV series
I didn't
on
know
Amazon,
that. That's crazy.
and that's a game series right there that could just like
They can go anywhere with it, bro. Because
Anywhere.
it's just post-apocalyptic.
anywhere across the world or
I just want to see some
US.
super mutants just doing crazy shit with mini nukes.
Yeah, dude. So all in all, like I didn't even know that show was a thing until like I saw the set leak, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I didn't know they were working on that.
So very excited for that.
Again, that's on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Damn, they got
baby.
money, bro.
Amazon Prime. And then the last little thing I have is Justin Roiland.
We saw that coming.
I mean, so
But didn't it happen in like 2019 or some shit?
2018. Yeah.
2018, bro.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just now coming around to it 5 years later. Is there no
I mean-
statute of limitations of
People are
abuse?
still trying to cancel Dr. Seuss, bro. That's the thing.
Huh?
Dr. Seuss was racist. You didn't know?
Okay. Motherfucker make children's books, dude.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of blackface folks in there.
Okay.
He was already
Bro,
dead. They tried
what?
to cancel him during the pandemic,
He's
bro.
fucking-
They canceled John Wayne, bro. What are you talking about for hitting
What
women?
do you mean? Oh, God. Wait, John Wayne?
John Wayne? Was it John Wayne?
No, damn, he's 007, Sean Connery.
No, him too. But it was John Wayne they
Yeah,
canceled too.
But Sean Connery's dead, though, right?
Yeah, no.
Is he? No. Oh shit.
No,
Okay.
John
Well,
Wayne's dead, and they try to cancel him too.
Oh my.
They don't
God.
care, bro. There's no statue.
You can't cancel people, dude. Like you just got to realize that you can't cancel people.
Yeah, you can.
No, you
You
can't.
can attempt.
You can attempt to, but it just depends on how you take it.
No, speaking of canceled people,
They tried to cancel Dave Chappelle like several times and it didn't work.
speaking of canceled people,
Mm.
remember Zero?
The rapper?
No, Zero from the Smash community.
Huh?
This Zero from the Super Smash Brothers community.
Okay, yeah.
You remember that guy? Big fat Mexican dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah. So he does like he stopped playing pro. He was just doing like a bunch of like tutorial stuff,
Right.
whatever. And he would do like private trainings with you and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you pay for his classes or whatever for Smash
Right.
if you wanted to get good at Smash. Anyway, he had some allegations on him and he got
Mm.
canceled like a year ago, 2 years
Okay.
ago.
Killed himself?
No.
Oh.
But he was like 400 pounds.
God damn.
And then like my buddy was like hitting me up online. He's like, "Have you seen Zero's stuff lately?" And I'm like, "No." Like I thought he got canceled.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Go look at his YouTube." So now it's all like motivational. Homeboy dropped like 200 pounds,
Damn.
looking good.
Yeah.
All about fucking. And he's like, he looks good, dude.
Yeah.
Looks good. Like compared to what he did
What
look
he
like.
was, yeah.
And he's like trying to be motivational and all that other stuff. So some people kind of use that opportunity to like turn it around and become a better person. I don't know if he's a better person.
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
what
the
was
guy
his
personally.
allegations?
I think it was like he was rude to his wife or his chick or
Oh,
like,
okay. I
domestic
mean, that's
shit.
his property. I mean,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No? Is that right? I mean, y'all married. What's yours is hers, and what's hers is yours,
Oh, boy.
including each other. Yeah, that's the paper y'all decided y'all want to sign, bro. I'm just saying.
boy.
Y'all signed the fucking paperwork.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Still going in?
Anyway, nobody
Anyway.
listens, bro. You're fine. It's fine.
Nobody listens.
Nobody
man.
listens.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
So-
guys, keep your hands to yourself.
For sure. So anyway, you had some domestic.
Why you laughing, bro? Why you laughing?
It's your property, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
maybe somebody should have told him he wouldn't have canceled himself.
Oh, damn.
But
Exactly.
now he's like all super like motivational. Anyway,
Yeah,
so-
he turned it around. That's
He
good.
turned it
Good for
around.
him.
good for him. Yeah, allegedly he turned it
Oh,
around. We don't know.
allegedly.
He
That's
might
true.
be
He's-
fucking raping people. We don't know.
Might be beating his
allegedly.
wife. Who knows? Who knows?
Allegedly. But Justin Roiland, on the other hand, he had to step down
Yep.
from CEO at Squelch Games.
Yep.
And he was released from Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Yep.
And he's the voice of who?
I don't know who he's the voice of, dude.
Oh, everybody.
How? Really?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how are they gonna do the voices?
He's the voice of Rick for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
So how they gonna do the
he does
show?
a lot of voices.
right.
And then Hulu released him from Solar Opposites.
Yep.
So this man's got nowhere to go.
No,
like,
bro.
I wanted to bring up the fact that like homeboy hasn't been found guilty in court.
He's guilty in the eyes of the public,
Is he?
and that's all they need to try and cancel.
But
him.
like, why are we doing that still? Like, didn't we learn our
nobody
lesson?
likes bad publicity, dude.
Sure. But like, homeboy lost all of his jobs, man.
Right. But I mean, there's got to be some evidence that it
Oh
happened.
yeah. It's got to be
That's what
something's
they're-
got to be kind of true, right?
That's probably what they're going off of. There's like a photo of her with a black eye or some bullshit.
She could have done that to herself, though. How do we know that he did?
Sure. I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
what's fucking Amber Heard, bitch
But
ass?
it's his property, so.
Yeah, exactly. Dude.
Oh, Amber Heard, bro. That's a funny one. I haven't heard that name in a while. I remember that
Yeah,
was such a
dude.
big.
She lied
that was like
about
OJ
Johnny,
of
dude.
2020, bro.
She fucking lied to Johnny, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, man, he got pulled from
Everything.
everything. He
Yep.
did. Everything he's put his hands on, he got cut from. No, I'm not trying to defend his actions or whatever it is that he
Sounds
did.
like you are, dude.
I'm just saying he hasn't been proven guilty,
That's what a supporter would say.
but I haven't watched the season since season 3. I haven't watched a single episode of Solar Opposites.
I've seen all the episodes of Solar Opposite.
The only thing
It's
I
pretty
have
funny.
done is played a little bit of
High on Life.
High on Life. That's it.
Stupid funny.
It's great fucking.
Fucking dumb game. I love it.
So I'm not trying to support the guy. I'm just saying
But
just
you got to
saying.
think about it. If you play, let's say,
if I was running a business.
no, I'm saying like, knowing the allegations are out there,
Right.
we still downloaded the game. We still played it because it's not just him.
Right.
It's a whole group of people that's involved in making these games. You know, engineers, developers, and all these things.
Right.
So yeah, because you have one shitty dude on board, yeah, you get him out of there and you still play the game. You support it. You know,
Right.
Like if DLC comes out and is like, oh, don't support that game because of so and so, is like, he's gone, dude. Like fuck off.
Right.
Like download the DLC and play the fucking game. Same
But,
with
like-
the TV show. Moving forward, just fucking watch the TV show and enjoy it for what it is.
Right. I get where you're coming from. Like, I don't know.
It's like Hogwarts Legacy. Like they fucking don't have anything to do with J.K. Rowling. But people are like, oh,
But
well,
the IP?
it's her fucking, yeah, she invented it and she came up with this. Da, da, da. I was like, the actors who fucking played these characters in the fucking movie don't give a shit about her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
they don't hang out with her. Nobody deals with her. It just so happens that she created a world that people enjoy and they love. I mean, if you read any kind of Pottermore shit, it's fucking solid, well done world.
Right.
It just so happens it's by, transphobic, bigoted bitch.
Just so happened.
Just so happens, yeah. But you can still enjoy it. Just remove her from it, if you can.
I mean,
It's just
I never think about the person who wrote.
exactly. I don't either.
I'm not thinking about the author as I'm reading a book.
Yep. I'm reading the story for what it is.
I'm not thinking about the guy that did the voice or wrote the words
Yeah.
for this comic book.
I'm not reading Lord of the
video
Rings
game.
and be like, oh, Tolkien is this badass. Like, no, dude. Like, I'm reading this
Just-
story because of fucking Frodo and Dildo Baggins.
Dildo Baggins.
Yeah, Dildo Baggins.
Anyway, but homeboy, he just got canned from everything, which is
Everything.
absolutely crazy,
Yeah.
but also probably warranted. I don't know, but we'll see. I want to talk to you about a couple things. One is Riot Games. League of Legends, TFT source code, all were stolen. The cyber attack. And Riot was like, we're not going to pay the ransom.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. I think CD Projekt Red paid their ransom.
Yeah.
They had to. Right? But like League of Legends was like, nah,
No, we're good.
we're good. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What,
Ballsy move.
what can somebody do with the source code?
Make another game. Anything, the engine, everything's in there. Everything.
Right. There's only one League of Legends.
That's true. But they have Paladins as a
As a what?
competitor.
No, they don't.
I'm just saying. It's
No.
there.
They have other games that
Attempt
attempt to do what
Dota?
the League has done. Well,
Dota?
Dota was around first.
Dota 2.
To be fair,
To be fair,
I think League stole their source code. They got the source code from Dota 2.
right.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
notice how League is more popular than Dota.
right.
Riot Games know they can't be touched. So why pay the ransom? I'm totally in agreement with it.
I'm in agreement with it as well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy. Like this stuff is still happening. Like these people
Yeah.
need better security. They need.
Oh, for
They
sure.
need to
dude.
tighten. They need to clamp
Yeah.
down on their cybersecurity because, well, I don't know, man. Like we've seen these happen before, with source code. I'm looking it up real quick. I just wanted to see like all the ramifications. Yeah, it's just the program knowledge,
Yeah, that's
like
all
of
it
everything
is.
that they've done.
Yeah. That's fine. Riot knows they're bigger than just a one single game. Like, it's their biggest game, obviously.
Right.
Like, they had 500,000 people watching on Twitch for their fucking World Finals. 500,000 for a fucking video game, dude.
That's great.
That's stupid. That's esports right there, dude. That's the pinnacle of esports. That's what every other game strives to be. League of Legends.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
Any other Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, all these esports teams, esports leagues, that's what they strive to get. That kind of numbers, that kind of viewership, those kind of sponsors. Like, it's stupid. It's nuts. They filled up stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
They filled the Staples Center, packed it. Then they sold tickets outside for you to sit in the parking lot to watch, and they sold out the parking lot.
Damn. Money.
That's stupid.
I ain't mad at
Stupid, great. I ain't mad, bro.
I
Like,
ain't mad at it.
like,
Do you?
it's because we don't play League of Legends. I don't like I used to, but it's crazy how popular it is still. And it's still the most toxic community I've ever been in, bro. From the jump, you could be in character selection. You pick the wrong champ, they're fucking on your ass.
Deal with it.
You can't.
Deal with it.
You can't.
They
you know
can
why?
deal with it.
No, they're not. That's the fucked up problem. Because there's 5 of us. Oh, you want to play a champion? All right, cool. Pick your champion. All right, game starts. You can't surrender for 20 minutes. So guess what? I disconnect. Fuck you. Sit around for 20 minutes of your life unless you disconnect. Well, guess what? You disconnect too. You're like, oh, I'm not going to sit here and play this game. Cool. It puts you on a cooldown timer for 15 minutes.
Okay. You have to wait around for 20 minutes anyway.
Eventually, you do it enough times, it marks your account. And it puts you only in games with other jackasses. Yeah. Yeah.
Classic.
So a lot of people make like Smurf accounts, and those are the accounts you have to watch out for. It's just a shit community, dude. And if they don't, the smarter play, which is still not the right play, is still toxic, is they'll just feed the other team.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll just run in, let them kill me. They get the gold and the kill.
Yeah.
And then the game's all about gold. Once you get the most gold, you can buy more gear.
Right.
Once you get the better gear, you're gonna just power creep
Right.
the whole game. But yeah, they do a lot to try to combat the toxic, but it's hard on a free to play game, dude. It's
Right.
hard because guess what? Just make a new account,
Yep. New email address, new account.
new email, new account.
So, have you ever heard of the game Factorio?
No,
Okay, Factorio is a top down like base building, like you're making a factory
okay.
basically. They hit the news this week because
Hmm.
the game's been a steady price because it like hit early access at like $30, and it was just like 3-4 years ago, whatever. That doesn't hit Steam sales. You know, it's not a AAA game.
Right.
Whatever, $30. It's been $30 since it launched. Whatever, that's the price. Well, this week they announced that it was going to go up $5 because of
Preposterous.
inflation. Tell me how.
How?
Tell me how a game that's been in the wild for a very, very long time decides to price increase by $5 due to inflation. It's a digital only game. Please tell me.
I mean, do they have a team still actively working on the game?
Yeah, they do.
That's where the inflation comes from then.
Yeah,
Because you got to think about it. If inflation hits the real world, you're affecting everybody's pay. So therefore, you as a company have to pay them more because you have to adjust for inflation.
Right.
So where do you adjust for inflation? What's making you money? The game. Obviously, it just goes up $5.
I don't think they're updating it like that.
See, that was my question. Like, is there an active development team? Like,
I'm looking for it right
you know,
now. I see Justin Roiland getting canned. I'm looking for the actual like article real quick. But yeah, just to like that would be like Forspoken, which is already $80.
oh Lord,
Coming out.
even on Steam,
Huh? Yeah, $70, I think. I think it's $70.
it's a lot of money.
A lot of money for a game.
Can't just get it on Game Pass.
Nope. Factorio. Let me see here. Where is it, dude?
Lies.
No,
You
it's
gave me
here.
a fake news, bro.
No, this was 3 days ago. This post was deleted.
Oh, why was it deleted?
Okay. In 2017, that was $30 was $15.68. In 2023, that's $19.90. Growth is 26%. There's a big difference in the Steam recommended price. Man, they're just going in. Yeah, so like they're just going up $5. I mean, I'm sure they're still working on the game, patches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But not as much as it was like whenever the game first
Launch.
like was trying to launch or whatever. Because
Yeah.
it's in 1.1. It's not 0.7 whatever. It's out. It's been out.
Right. Well, 1.0 is usually the release one.
The game was in development from the spring of 2012
God damn.
to the beginning of 2021.
Huh? Why the fuck was it in development for so long?
So far, 3.5 million people have bought the game.
God damn, that's a lot of people. 3.5 million
Yep.
at $30 a piece.
Yep.
3.5 million.
Yep.
Bro, I don't even think 3.5 million people play fucking Tekken 5 or Street Fighter 5.
So now they bumped it up to 30. Now I'm looking at the website. $35.
Yeah, I'm not paying that. That's
$35,
preposterous.
which is it's only a $5 price increase. Only a $5, but it's a $5 price increase. But my whole point is like the game came out 2 years ago, right? It released 2 years ago, and now you want to price increase it?
It's called inflation, bro.
But the thing is, they never said they were going to change they were never going to discount it for like Steam sales and stuff. They said that like it was never going to be discounted for Steam sales, and it was never going to change in price. It was always going to be $30.
They lied to us.
So that's
who's the developer?
The developer is.
I'm gonna tweet him.
Oh my gosh, where is it?
About to Justin Roiland their ass, dude.
What?
We're gonna get them canceled, dude.
You gonna get them canceled, bro?
Charge me $5 after
Woob
they
Software.
promised. It's what?
Woob Software.
Oh, I thought you said oops. Like
Woob.
It's like that's a solid name. Oops.
Woob. Yeah, so it is $35 now.
Where are they based out of?
Fuck
Canada? Like some Canadian shit right there, dude.
Fuck if I know. But like even people nowadays with the reviews and stuff, there's no negative reviews. It's all positive. Like no issues on the review side. But
I'm gonna give it a negative review.
I'm gonna pick this game up just so I can give them the extra $5. But it's part of that. It's like Steam's got this whole base builder fest thing going on.
Okay.
Right now as well, and it's like all these base building games are on sale.
Ooh, is Town Scraper on sale?
Town Scraper?
Yeah.
What is Town Scraper?
Obviously a base building game. I don't know if it is a base building
Town
game.
Scraper?
I think it's called Town Scraper.
See,
I saw it. I put it on my wish list. I don't know if I can remember.
I'll look it up for you.
Google it.
Town.
Look that shit up, Ruben.
Look it up, Jamie.
We don't have a Jamie. We have a Ruben.
Town. There's no Town Scraper, no.
I thought it was called Town Scraper.
Anyway, look it up later.
Okay, yeah, we'll look it up later.
But yeah, so like there's this like whole base builder fest thing going on.
Yeah.
And like all these games are on sale, 10%, 70%. This game goes up in price. It gets put on that list, dude. It's funny to me. Oh man. But I find it weird that a game came out 2 years ago goes up in price.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like goes up in price.
Town Scraper is on sale. Town Scraper.
Town Scraper.
Yeah, Town Scraper. One word. 35% off is now $3.89.
Oh, get it.
Ooh, overwhelmingly positive.
What the fuck are you?
Yeah, that's all it is, bro. It's fucking stupid. I don't know why I want it, but I want it.
Oh, it looks cute though.
Make a little town, dude. You think? I don't know.
That looks cute.
I don't know why I want it, but I wanted it. I just want to build it.
Hey, it's $3. I mean, it was $6 to begin with.
And I didn't pull the trigger.
Don't break the bank, bro.
I try not to pay full price for games.
It was $6.
$6, bro.
This motherfucker, you broke bitch. Give the damn developer their money, bro.
No.
I don't know why I want this bitch
I don't know
so
why
bad.
I want it, but I want it.
$6.
$6, bro. It's on sale, though, for $4 now. Oh, 35% off.
It's literally 35%
I'll wait
off.
till it gets 50% off.
The game came out 2 years ago. They're going to increase it by $5 though.
Like next year. That would suck. It goes up by 5 double. Like, goddamn.
That's great.
Anyway.
This game actually looks gorgeous though. Anyway, but that's funny. Let's go up in price.
Let's go up in price.
Just for no reason. For no reason.
Yeah, it's called inflation.
I'm sorry, inflation.
Yeah, it's inflation, bro.
Inflation's the reason that we increase everything by
there's a reason why eggs are alive.
25%. It's a 25% price increase.
Mm.
Whatever. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about this week. Do you have anything you want to bring up?
Nope.
No notes this week, huh?
You had all my notes.
Microsoft press conference.
Microsoft press conference, bro.
All right. Well,
And
we're
then
an hour.
Hogwarts Legacy.
We're an hour and 20
What was
in.
that date? Did we ever get the date?
February
17th?
February 7th.
Okay.
Let me double check.
I need to pre-order mine. Oh, what are you going to get yours on? Is it crossplay?
PC.
Is it crossplay?
I don't know.
Can I play with you?
February 10th. So the pre-release, if you buy
nice.
the deluxe edition,
It's the 4th.
the
That's
7th.
this week.
The
Oh.
7th.
Okay.
2 weeks from now. That one's $70 for the digital deluxe.
That's nothing, bro.
Nothing for you.
It ain't no
But you won't pay $3 for. Oh,
only because I don't know if I'm gonna like. I don't know if I'm
boy.
gonna like it, dude.
It's $3. What do you got to lose?
Anyway,
You
$3. What you mean?
spent more than that on fucking Warhammer figures that you're not even putting together
Yet. I haven't put them together yet.
Never
Yet.
will.
No, they will be put together. Trust me.
Anyway, I know you want to get to Eden Games. I know you want to go check it out.
But that's all. I don't have anything this week.
That's all good, Bubba. Where can we find you, man?
You can find me on all social medias at OS_chameleon with a K.
And as always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. Hit up the podcast on all things social media at Option Select Pod. Now includes TikTok. Boom.
Yay.
We set up a TikTok for the podcast where I post random clips. Get people in here. If you want to see our website, it's optionselectpod.wordpress.com. As always, guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. The best thing you could do is hit that like, subscribe, rate, review. 5 stars, all that good stuff. Word of mouth. We don't put any ads in the show. We don't do, we don't stop the show halfway through to be like, oh, brought to you by manscaped.com. Hey, go get your Blue Chews. Your dick don't get hard no more. Like we're not doing all that stuff to you. We're just kind of hanging out.
You said Blue Chews, and I was thinking Blue Apron.
Blue Apron too. Hey man, you want some food to get mailed to you by the postal service?
Oh, can we get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends?
Ronda Rousey's now in the game.
God damn.
Yeah, bro. All those stupid ass podcasts.
I love it, dude. That's how they get money, bro.
No. Podcast advertisements.
That's how they afford Town Scraper.
I get it. I'm just saying. I wasn't saying stupid podcasts for doing that. I'm just saying stupid advertisements that we all skip.
Right.
It's not that we're using.
That's very true. I skip this shit.
So, word of mouth is always the best. And so we hope you guys are staying happy. We hope you're staying healthy. Here's your weekly Phoebe interruption of the show.
Aww.
My little baby girl. I love you so much. So we will see you guys next week for episode 191. So we'll see you guys then. Peace out.
Later.